powering up. If it's the Brody, I think that might be a priority here.
Unico is crazy.
They actually banned Franco Novaria. Nice. Indo got this, I guess.
We got trauma.
Just to clear things up, by the way, because
And Paquito, this is good. Well, that's exactly what I wanted them to ban.
Beyond, right?
Yeah, we've talked about it. Yeah.
No, that's the advantage.
Good
So,
adjustment.
It's a best of 5.
Still gonna be
at
10
even rounds.
rounds.
First ban's coming out here. Let's see what the first pick. Probably Fredrin off the top of my head.
Good choices here. They take out the Kaja, they're taking out the Eve, disabling more of the team
want a
fights,
game
disabling
five.
more
I
of
want
the
a game
regen
five.
with this Faramis. On to Indonesia.
This is best of 5, so 3 games max.
And also the Paquito. All of this, most of this today. Once again, it's Philippines.
Ooh, 60% voted for Brand.
Facing once again in the grand finals of the world.
Yeah, that means a lot of Indonesians voted the Filipinos right
Who's
now.
gonna take the first point out of the series?
Because there's way more Indos watching.
Carlos is watching in person, I think. I don't think it's gonna be VC.
You know, if it's your first time watching MLBB, early game
Oh,
is,
camera.
you know, for these first few minutes, you're going to see some poking happening here and there, but really the job...
Ruptured mid.
Yo, Chorizo. Oh, Chorizo's dead. He's dead for sure.
He's going to survive that first blood already.
That's what I'm telling you about.
You know, the thing is,
Second skill, tower gun.
the meta is like Expert always lose the shield on purpose to farm early game.
No, you're not supposed to lose it at all.
No, they always do that. Look at it. I've been seeing
He
it.
did it intentionally. What the heck?
I mean, that's what they do. I don't know. But you can't. No, I've been watching it. But you're not watching
I don't
it.
think they do it intentionally.
Same thing happening.
Not intentionally, obviously, but
As I was
they
saying,
do it
both
like,
teams,
oh, he's,
another kill in the bottom lane.
what's going
Against
on?
Rizzo. That is tough. He's now 0-2. I'm getting to the point where I'm trying to say, you know, Philippines
this
might
is
be
over.
looking for some pressure to get
That
some
turtle's free
resources out. I didn't think 2 kills this
That
early
turtle's
on,
free when they have
leading
a
into
better
that
late
first
game.
turtle here. It looks like they want to have a response.
Oh,
Super
dive.
Ken and Moreno both making their way here.
If they get the
Forward
oh, no,
versus
he's got the
Indonesia
BMI.
now focusing on this
Oh,
top side.
got pure.
Archangel here to respond. They can't find anything.
Damn, that's a lot of time
And
wasted.
Turtle just coming up here very soon. You
Free
can
load.
already
And they
see-
treating this export like Yuzong,
position.
just camp the shit out of him, and he's useless.
Deaths here. No ultimate available ready for team
Wonder what
fights.
happened, man.
Sison has good
I
advantage
think he got
of
too close to
clearing
the
or
free-
getting
free
more
turtle
of
now.
their AoE here, or even the
Yep.
quadrant on how to
Unless,
get this
same
first
level,
objective.
same level.
Meanwhile, we have Super Ken as
Oh,
well.
boy.
Trying to get
Oh.
Yeah, Fredrin wins
Wait,
this.
he-
Fredrin wins this.
Wants
No,
to fight
he
this
might
with the
die,
retributions to
actually.
come down to, and he does grab the turtle. Now
That's worth it
has to
already.
stay alive. Appraisal
Oh,
blast
wait.
comes through. There's the last
He fighting.
insanity.
No, they're stuck, they're stuck, they're
Goes down.
stuck.
The flicker comes out too. Still,
Wait,
looking
Kadita
for
didn't
Sace
know.
on a couple hits away. Moreno, can he grab it?
Kadita
He
didn't
rolls
know.
away.
Kadita.
Somehow surviving. Chorizo falls
He
again.
didn't have mana?
And Philippines still on the
No,
board.
I think he had mana.
Wait, why didn't he ult?
Only able to get the turtle.
Okay. They're willing to trade that. Philippines is willing to give up the first
He was level 4.
turtle up
He
against
did have
Indonesia, but in that team,
Why is he
finally
auto-attacking?
disabled Cerezo right away. But what was concerned there was how
Yeah, he
they
had ult, he had
sustained
mana,
the
everything.
damage. And looking by the items in the progress
I
right
don't
now,
know,
we're
he-
looking at 4 tough boots.
It is what it is.
Warrior boots.
He
for the
petrified
marks
when
that
he saw
were
the
formed
Diggy
for
ult
the
too.
Philippines. On
That was
the other
weird.
hand, if we're looking at the marks,
Could've gotten that
progress
box
right
for
now,
sure,
Blade
and
Runner
then-
is already
bad.
present. For Brody, you've mentioned it earlier, how is this
Maybe he thought he could
item
kill it
pickup is so
auto-attack, save him
valuable,
ult
even
for
starting early
pressure.
game. I say this time around, Vin could
I
actually have a
don't know.
great
I don't think anyone
I
would
might
do
be-
that.
gets more vision for his team, especially for a Diggy.
Well, that was just
He's
a mistake,
not letting go
straight
of his
up.
gold lane just yet because of the pressure
I mean, they
that
got
was
turtle,
given down
but
bottom on the EXP.
PHs. Oh, they're doing well in the goal lane side at least,
XP lane.
because
That's at this
Yeah,
point.
Brody.
The lane
Export's
is
still-
Brody Diggy, actually.
he's 0-3
Going
already in
against
3
Chorizo,
minutes.
0-3 on this X-Borg, who's relatively, you know, gonna have a hard time anyway.
You know what? That's a late
It's
game
tough
here.
to
Look,
know.
he's
they don't
winning.
care about
As
EXP
Canonic
right
gets
now.
more of these
They just
items. Hold
focus
on to the top side. They already
whole
put the
lane hard.
pressure. Super Ken there now to help Vin. Really low here. Archangel might be looking to follow up. Not
Yeah, I'm
gonna be
looking
able to find it
Valentino.
though.
And
And you
Cerezo.
can feel the tension in the top lane, man, right?
100%
They're just
KP
going to
right now.
focus there because, again, that XP lane, they just got to leave Cerezo here to his biddings. at this
Valentina's
point,
gonna
right?
hurt though, Hoon.
Big thing, though.
You
even
think
though
Brody's
he's
gonna go
0-3,
roll smoke early?
Last Insanity still plays a part in a lot of these skirmishes, a lot of these team
No.
fights to get them down low. Hopefully,
He has-
that helps
he has
and then
DP.
have some
He doesn't
follow-up.
care.
Socken hasn't gone down yet.
Do
so he
international-
should
do,
be able
like,
to farm up
do
pretty well
international
with Brody.
players do that, though?
Second turtle now up.
I've never seen it.
Second objective, Can is looking to poke on Cerezo.
It's like
Alright,
second
gonna find
item.
for a less than half
Oh,
health here.
this Terizla's in
Zoning them out
trouble.
the best he can. Unigo holding on a
50-50
little longer.
again?
Time
Oh
Journey
my
comes
God.
down as well.
Oh my
Turtle
God.
secured by
Super
Super
Ken,
Ken
bro.
again. Gets the
Oh,
objective.
Kanata.
Can they get the kill? Rough Waves will
Oh,
not
wait.
find the
This
connection
seems
they're
like
looking
good for
for.
PH.
Archangel using his own last
Ooh.
insanity. Cerezo has to flicker out. Vin's gonna fall. Still looking for a second kill
Max
here.
Pro Gold
One
actually
hit
did
away,
something.
and they put the
We
pressure
got
once
copy.
again. But Indonesia grabs the turtle.
That is
But
a
if we
good
copy
pretty good.
Kadita out, way
retreat
better.
onto the ultimate that Cerezo was going to give
If he has
for
flicker,
the
yeah,
side
he
of
could do the
Philippines. That was a good initiation. That was a clap.
I don't
that we
like
were
Iesf
expecting
World,
more
no
that
damage.
he could actually, that Archangel actually would get the ultimate of the Rough Waves. But in the last part that we saw a few seconds
it not do a
ago,
lot of
he
damage
took
when
the
you wait
ult
for
of
it to fill up?
Cerezo.
Doesn't.
The complete
Because
additional burnout
Expro
having
has
on level
passive
7
true
with being a
damage. That's why it does a lot
It's
of
a
damage.
massive clapback in terms of
You don't
those
get that when you do
skirmishes
Valentine.
that
You
he
copy
actually
it?
lost up against the
What the
Just
top
spin.
of the
Yeah,
Philippines
that-
right now.
That does not
Yeah, it was
damage.
nice to see that, and still
Oh,
another set
it's
here.
just a
They
little
finally get on the
Moreno.
board. Unigo gonna fall,
Diggy
but
ult?
there's the
Diggy
response.
Oh,
They're
Diggy doesn't
going back
work.
for him. Moreno will fall. Vin has to get out of there. He's got the time.
It's
frame
actually
still.
looking not that
So
bad for
Indonesia
Indo,
gets on
even
the
it's
board here.
6-1.
The kill
Because they have
going
two
over
turtle
to
and then
Moreno.
took the
That should
turret
help them a
down.
little
This is
bit, but
actually
this
really
early
good
game
for
is definitely
Indo, I
a
think.
struggle.
If anything, they're
Meanwhile,
winning, bro.
because
Look
of
at
this
that Brody.
objective taking
Yeah,
from
'cause
Indonesia,
Baxia
they've
is-
managed, despite these
Baxia
kills
is not
over
doing
on the
much
Philippines, they've managed to keep the
other
gold
than
lead
They have
relatively
getting picked up.
turtles.
okay, right? 1,000 or so gold ahead.
Yeah, Moreno was the first down to go after he was
Well,
using the ult.
definitely,
How did they even
I don't think it's
That was
gonna be
the
11-minute
time for
game this
Philippines
time,
to have a takedown
definitely.
for Indonesia. You mentioned how
PH
they're just keeping up
is
with
a
the
little,
objective, they're keeping up with the economy.
late game
I said they
goal
have the
lane
eyes
too.
on, or even tabs for how they can get an advantage.
And Diggy brought it to just club.
Philippines is building on the items right now to get a
Oh,
counter. Look at that.
yo,
Flick it
Fredgen.
out.
Lynn's got to flicker
Oh,
out.
Diggy,
There's
oh,
time journey of their
oh,
own.
bonk.
Super Ken can't get the Brazer's wrath off. He was looking for
Flicker.
the kill. Not able to get it because he got stunned,
Oh.
knocked up there. Now the rest,
They're all
Socket
fine,
waiting
Oh,
for
there's
the
that.
moment. He doesn't have the torn apart
Nope, he
memory
doesn't
though
have flicker
just
yet.
yet. Gonna get these
Oh,
marks
and this
up.
guy-
Renna gonna go in, finding another
flicker.
kill. The flicker
Wait,
comes
Diggy,
through, still
oh
on
my
the
God,
follow-up.
Teresa dead, Teresa
Could be
dead.
in trouble. Only
Teresa
one down
dead.
for the Philippines. Make it
No,
two.
Cloud, no
Double
damage,
kill
Cloud, no
for
damage.
Sakin.
Cloud, no damage.
Requiano joining the fight along with
Oh.
Sayson. Gonna push them back now. Turtle
Oh
still
my
being
God,
shot by
Indo.
Super
Winner
Ken.
retreat back.
He's not
Winner
worried about it.
retreat back.
Looks like
3-0
it
retreat,
might be
3-0
the
retreat.
third one, waiting for this retribution. He's got it. 3 turtles
they were
for
both waiting for
Indonesia.
retreat.
Now the
Nice.
junglers just battling it
Oh,
out.
thank
They're
God.
back on
Indo
the
shutting
board, and
Milo
they
up.
swing things in their favor.
What the heck? Boxer
On the
didn't
right
have red
target, take it
Oh, you
down.
did
We
it?
go first and can, disabling
also, I'm not a fan
the
of
penalty
either.
zone combo.
There you are.
disabling
You're
that
crying right now inside. You're crying.
Oh, I told you I'm a black
Once they
person.
start
You're
to get that
crying.
turtle. Now looking by the items
This
right
guy.
here, we're looking at burst. We look at the
He's not ready to see the Indo comments. He's not ready to see the Indo comments.
Again,
PH knockdown comments.
I didn't even watch it.
Over and over
Oh
again.
wait, this is
Wild
bad.
card flicker combination comes in, but
This
there's 4
card.
members
Oh my
here.
God.
Inigo cannot
Oi.
escape that. He knew it.
Nice one, Ken.
Will fall
Bro, Ken
right
is-
in front of the turret.
Today I'm gonna
Once
support
again,
Indo and
Indonesia
then
finding a win
Milo's
where
gonna
they
support
needed
PH.
to.
I'm not supporting.
They're gonna
No,
throw
you go
Cristiano
because you
back
support
here.
PH.
And as you were
We do
Okay,
one for one.
fighting each
Yeah,
other.
we're fighting each other.
Is where he needs to be.
I vote for
As
Indo,
soon
you
as
vote for
they
PH.
Oh,
expect
Super
them
Marco.
to
You know
put
what? Cloud's
pressure.
better anyway.
Sayson now.
Cloud's gonna
Chance to
carry
get
this.
knocked up here. The rough
go.
waves are gonna be
Yo!
there they go. Time Journey has to come out
Careful.
defensively
Diggy
to keep them
perfect though.
alive.
They
Flicker
cannot
comes
kill.
through.
They cannot
Socket's
kill
still
Sakin.
alive too.
Yeah, never
Gets
mind.
the
This
torn
Diggy
apart
was a good
memory
pick.
off,
Oh,
and they're
Diggy.
still going. Time
Oh,
Journey of their
Diggy.
own.
This
Diggy was a
Archangel
good pick to win.
forcing
This
Yeah,
them
Teresa
back.
can do
It's
anything,
a lot of
huh?
poking back and forth.
Yeah.
No one
Rock-
able to
Rock and
down.
Teresa can do anything.
Resources expended.
Yeah, good frontline defense there. 4 members from
That's actually a good
Indonesia
pick.
just took
I need
a
to
hold
put
and
that
just
in my notes.
prevented Philippines from taking down Socket. He forced
Hey,
out the flicker
don't be
out of that
toxic,
Brody.
though.
But one thing that they're
Idiot.
considering here is to lower down the prop
No, the-
of the blade
one
of
in the chat.
Pepsi. Because you all know who's watching this for the first time right here. 2 items
They
pick
put
up from
Diggy.
Brody right now.
Diggy in my
Half
notes.
Is that the
damage.
P word?
If the Brody is not engaged or not being touched
Pinoy?
by any damage for a
No.
few seconds, but that is
With the
trying-
G.
They're trying to prevent that. So with
P
that,
with a G.
Super Ken is just also
Foggy?
just
Bro, I
clearing
can't think of
more
a bad
the
word
waves
with
here
P.
to get more items for Cerezo. Again, he falls down 3 deaths in the early
Yep.
game.
Ping pong.
He wants to get back up on his feet.
And not only that, but that he just picked up the Ice Queen wand. That's crucial for him, right? On this export pick, because his job is
Are you
just
sure
to
it was
slow
a
people
P
down
or was it an F?
and even get that last insanity off. He has the immortality, so he's got a little bit of
No,
extra
with the
defense here
dog,
as well.
like,
Yeah.
you know how
They're
you
gonna put
guys call
themselves
each
in a good
other,
position
GH
against
and
the Lord.
Indo.
Yeah, speaking of positioning, we have Super Ken and Cerise zoning out 2, 3.
Son.
Moreno though,
He's
he's
gonna
gonna
be
look
in
for the
trouble.
splash.
There's the
Oh,
last
explode
insanity. They're
comes
forcing
in.
back.
Maxim
Two
might
times
die
being
here.
used here.
Oh, Diggy ult,
Lord
yeah,
is
Diggy
still
ult.
gonna be worked
Oh,
on.
Brody is
Super Ken
strong, bro.
forcing the Philippines back.
No, they can just do
alongside his
turtle
teammates
Lord here now.
They've asserted their
They force it.
position.
Yep.
Philippines might
Indo's
have to
gonna
give this
lead.
one
Indo's
away.
gonna lead.
Recutiano might
Oh,
look
wait,
for an
Grok,
entry
Grok,
himself.
Grok,
Unigo
Grok.
as well.
Oh,
Wild
come
charge,
on,
but it's
Lay,
too
come on,
late.
Lay, he's
Super
dead.
Ken grabs the
We got
Lord.
the-
Finn will
the,
fall. But here's the focus. Unigo gonna get knocked
for
up here.
our
Looking for the kill.
Grok dead.
Recutiano goes
Oh,
in
Grok,
with blazing
Grok.
duet.
Wow.
The wisdom of nature though.
Oh my
God,
Valentino
Valentina.
goes down. They're still looking. Double kill
What a
for
good
Arc
team fight.
and
That Lord
Hell.
is useless.
Able to
Oh,
grab
Frederick's
another
dead
one.
too.
Super Ken and Cerezo on the run.
No, not
It
yet.
could
Oh,
be
he's dead.
dire though. The
Oh,
penalty
that's
zone
a
comes
waste
out.
of Lord then.
Super Ken left to his devices, Appraiser's wrath, but falls in the jungle. They
Dude,
get
this
the
cloud is so
Lord,
good. What the
but at
fuck?
the cost of a couple
Wait, Cloud
lives.
late game?
Recutiano.
Wait, Lord is still up though. They can push with this
Mind
still.
you, when he wanted to go up
Unless
front,
Boxer
up
takes that
forward
right now.
against
PH farming
Indonesia,
now.
he didn't
Who's
have
gonna
the
farm?
wind of nature yet. That
Too
was
late
his
to push.
damage building up. And when he knew
How much
that
gold does this
4
Cloud
ultimates
have?
were down and Indonesia, that was
Do you
the
think he's
time
ahead?
to use
Who?
that blazing duet.
Cloud, 'cause
Right
it is a
on
Cloud.
before. He has the Demon Hunter.
I think
sword,
Brood has
he has
more
the
gold.
Staff. And just
Honestly,
by
the
that,
gold.
he
Bro,
has extra damage.
3
to deal,
turtle,
and
1
the
lord,
fall of
4
Canon
turrets.
And even Arkel was so beautiful
you got the
to
gold
see.
plating too.
And that is just completely reinforced.
Pretty much
A quick
even. I
Honestly,
think
that's
even
right.
gold, even golden.
Look at that. Arcangel.
'Cause right now,
getting
look
that
at Cloud
time
XP.
for himself.
He's higher
That's
than
proving to be really
Even with the
valuable for a
I
lot
think
of
he
these
farmed.
team fights.
True.
Depending on what ultimate he takes, but Indonesia playing around
They don't show
that
the
power
gold.
spike they had by getting that Lord. It was only the first one of the game. It made quick work.
Camera got
right?
better.
Philippines made quick work of it, but still, Indonesia is doing it in terms of objectives. They've got the 3 turtles. They
stop
got the
playing
first
Fred.
Lord. Philippines is the one that has to figure out how to get these neutral objectives against Indonesia.
Bro, I can't
because this
believe
is where
Hugh is
teams
still this
usually
good.
lack against the Philippines, right? This
After
portion of
like
the
12
game
years.
is where they really slip up and take things in control, but it's Indonesia that's doing it. And now they focus on these tier 2.
Oh!
Flicker!
Wait, Vin doesn't
Penalty
able-
zone from
Who's the big
Canon.
ult?
But the
Oh, he
time
just
able to
ulted.
help
He
them
just
out.
got
Can
it.
they
He just
follow
got
up
it.
through it? Torn
Hey,
apart, memory
Kapita.
already going to be used. Rough waves as well. No one
Oh,
falling.
Graphical.
Unigo
Oh
goes
my
in with
God.
wild
Oh my
charge
God,
finds
what a good
Moreno.
catch.
He
Such a
will
good
fall. It's a pickup
Frederick
with
with
the
it.
response from Super
Oh.
Ken and Cerezo looking for their own response. Cannot
Wait, Ken's too
fall.
deep.
Appraiser's
Blazing duet,
wrath.
blazing duet.
Blazing duet comes down
Damn,
to
this
2 down.
this
Make
Cloud
it
is very
possibly 3.
patient.
He holds on with
Brody
the
ult.
immortality.
Oh, they're
Now can he
dead.
pop? Can
Brody
they
ult,
get the
Brody ult.
kill here?
Oh.
He's still got
Oh my God, Saken!
Tiano in trouble
Saken!
too, and he
Oh,
falls to Vin.
Saken!
It's a bloodbath here in the mid lane, 3 for 3.
Mukbang
That was a
started.
complete tug of war.
Mukbang.
The
Mukbang
disengage,
started.
The initiation from
Mukbang
Cannon with the
few.
flicker and parity zone initiated the go time of Philippines.
What
One thing that they
age?
missed there is they were
Saken.
looking for a way to take down Moreno.
did-
That was a good wall charge by Unigo, but one thing
What was
they
that
also
flicker by
considering is
you?
how do you even cut shot? He was
Was
Yeah.
Brody dead if he
over
got the first
distance.
kill?
He was minding the gap.
I don't think so.
Using his ultimate at the right time. But one thing they
I think he
had
was
a
just
way
trying to combo
have
with Cloud.
shut down 3 members of
It don't work.
Indonesia. That was a
Damn,
complete
they could've just
disengage
waited,
and
Lord.
again a back and forth.
Yeah, it was a bloodbath, man.
Well, still,
Completely
this Lord's fight is gonna
but
be
now we're
important
boiling
then.
down on
But
the
seems like
second-
Indonesia.
Indo wins this.
Yeah, Indo is a
Yeah.
better. They don't have any spells. PH has no spells.
neither-
Again, he had a rough
Indo has all
early
their
game.
spells, right?
0 and 3. He's made it back.
I mean, if they
right?
waited for
And
Terrorist like
a lot of
Rock
times,
Flicker.
it's just doing what he's doing. Getting
Oh,
that
Indo
nice
knows it.
pull on
Indo
Rock,
knows it.
slowing
They don't
people
have
down,
Flicker.
using
Oh,
last
and they
insanity.
They're rushing
They're
it.
gonna
Yeah, they're
force
rushing it.
Philippines back again for the most part of this
Are they?
Lord take. They're trying to get this one locked down.
Flicker up soon. 10 seconds, I think.
Arcangel with the time's journey of his own.
Grok has flicker.
Arcangel
Oh, nice
is
reset.
Oh.
Diggy.
Oh.
Cere's ultimate is up, but he has no immortality.
I thought they fixed that.
Okay,
They
there's
still
a
can
reset
do
now.
that,
This
huh?
Lord, I
Yeah,
say
of
in
course.
team fights advantage, Philippines.
I think
has
they
some
fixed the
window
thing where
now to
where the
capitalize
Lord
on,
goes around.
which they
the
have
long
for
range.
CC immunity and burst.
Keep an eye on the positioning. Recutiano as well. They're trying to spot him out. He knows what his job is. It's to
Who
get
gets
a
this one?
blazing duet off on
Oh, I
multiple
think
members here.
Indo
Indonesia putting the
has an
pressure
upper
on.
hand in
Not
objectives.
gonna happen yet. Say son.
Yeah,
Trying to
but
roll around here. They're not
if they
sure
get
if
the
they want to
expo
commit to the
shot,
Lord
no,
just yet.
Terzila got knocked out.
He is
He
about
was
to
gonna
go to the
flicker.
help here. There, Vin's in
Oh,
trouble.
straight
There's
up
the
Vin's
blazing
away.
wall. We're just
Vin's
talking about.
out.
Vin will fall. What's the response from them? Last Insanity
Valentina
popped
did
it
it.
out.
Second
Stuck
dead.
in trouble.
He goes down. It's a double kill.
We're still
Both
even?
gold
How?
laners down here. The
In the
response
one.
is
Yeah, I
from
think in the
Indonesia
one.
to keep going. Cannon
team
in
fight.
trouble.
Got it.
Has
No,
the
but
immortality.
Maxi can still
Will be
contest if
popped
they
here.
the
And
Lord
they follow it up
thing.
with a kill. Unigo
Then
can't
it's
do
gonna be
anything
50.
Wait, how
but
come
watch
Vin did?
as he
Oh,
falls.
Vin ulted.
And
Vin
now it's
ulted,
2
no?
Didn't ult it, it's
versus 3.
it's a few that
Both
didn't ult.
Oh,
Jungle
few
is
didn't ult.
still
Okay,
up
okay.
here. It is crucial.
he
They
died
can
to the-
still
okay,
fight
Vin-
for some
Vin ulted, Vin
retribution.
ulted.
Unigo goes in with a wild charge,
Did he?
trying to buy some time,
You sure?
trying to
Yeah, he
stall
did.
out
Look.
Indonesia from
I
taking
did,
this.
Van
Rough
Keen
wave's going to be
He died to
utilized
the
here. Sayson
Oh,
still
wait,
being
this
held
Box is
back.
dead.
Superkin now starting it up.
He's
They're
dead.
waiting for the team to come up here.
By
Last
himself, by
insanity
himself?
once
No,
again.
no, no.
Sayson will fall, and
They're
that
gold.
means a lord
14 minutes.
going in the hands here of Indonesia, unless they can do something about it, but it doesn't look
Indo.
like it. They grab that one.
I just gotta commend
Ooh, Lord's
Indonesia
going
for
that
that
way.
border control.
Damn.
You have Cerezo,
Oh, it's going
you have
mid, and
Vin,
it's not
and
sync.
you even have Moreno just
They can't
looking
end it
at
this time.
avenues on how
No, it's gonna
Philippines
be
gain an
sync
edge on
to
that
bottom, I
board.
think.
It's
Again,
going mid.
that
There's a wave
objective,
though.
The big
that
one.
They're
major
holding it.
objective
PH
going
is
back
holding
on
it.
this replay,
Nice.
It was a back and forth.
Why
The
are you
positioning of
restarting?
Alfred Diana was so crucial by just being
I
in
wanna
the
see what
depth.
happens
He
to that.
managed to get Finn, he managed to get Socket.
No,
That was a
no, no,
double
they're just
point
gonna get
difference,
the mid turret
gaining more
here.
advantage for takedown.
I don't think
Oh,
I'm gonna
this is
end with
troublesome.
this.
They're going to lose the base mid turret here. Still going to be worked on. Penalty zone is utilized. They're
Here's
waiting
up.
for the
Went
damage
in.
plays. They
Club.
do it. Comes through. Isn't enough to make them
shit,
fall
PH
here in
won
the
the fight, I
jungle.
think.
Immortalities
Oh, no.
multiple go off
They're
here.
so low.
But Indonesia
They're
still
so low.
fully forced here.
Oh, wait,
Teresa
cut,
in
cut, cut,
trouble.
cut, cut,
Couple
cut,
hits
cut.
away.
Oh,
They force Recutiano back. Unigo falls. Angel comes in for a double. Still looking for another. But Moreno somehow gets away with a
Oh, they
sliver
got
of health.
powers too.
Indo
Tug
played
of
that so
war
well,
continues.
even
Three-man
though
down as well for these
PH
two
went in like really
countries.
hard.
telling
Recutiano
you,
really knows
Sakin
how to
is
start a
carrying
party.
them.
That blazing duet
Sakin
going
is-
back on this replay once again.
Watch
in the
this.
short corner.
Watch Unigo,
Finn
guys.
was trying to get a hold of his own.
Unigo,
ultimate
Unigo,
there.
Unigo,
Good
Unigo.
cross retreat back in this side corner. This was
That was
Unigo
such a
can
good grab.
completely shine. He used the wall charge. He procced and forced out something on Super Ken. But most of the
Bonk.
members of
And
Indonesia
Valentine
have
in.
a
Both.
low slither of
Bro,
health. As the
Sakin
damage
is so
of Recutiano
low.
piercing through
Look at
in
how
their
low
defenses.
Moreno
From
is.
that moment on,
Moreno's even
Philippines
lower, bro. A
respected
minion
the
can
hell
kill
out
him.
of the damage,
God
even the
damn.
defense of
that's so lucky.
their
The
own
micro.
opponent against Indonesia. Look at the board, 16-16.
At the 16.5-minute
Well,
mark.
both teams could still win. Right
Yeah,
now.
this is
it's
so,
gonna be
this is
really
so
hard for
even.
Philippines.
Who has
Shown
better
in game one
late
in this
game? Because
best of five
it's hard to team
grand
fight with
final.
Digio.
You can see just how
I think Indonesia has better
familiar
late game. Like
they
I
are
said,
with each other
Export
here.
could just walk.
Yeah,
Oh,
speaking of familiar
wait,
reality,
Valentine
looking at
took
all
the Digio
items
too.
almost locked in.
Bro, he
We
needs
have
to just press
two
Digio.
members
Keeps dying
of
without
Philippines right
ever
now
using it.
has more sustain.
Well,
Yeah, but Tikirazi,
compared to
Arena
Digi.
armor, sustaining more of the magic damage. that
Wait, no
Moreno has
dominance at
always
all. They
looked for
have
against
3
Rizzo.
anti-Cuirass.
Yes, the ice cream one for the slow though, but
Yeah,
mostly as you can
for
see now, we're
Borg and,
looking at
it's
four.
good
Three
item.
members who actually has more advantage.
Look at
Wait, not
Brody
even
build.
the
Look at Brody
So
build.
you have that's
Holy
three.
shit.
And Thinkers on our screen.
Doesn't even have
From
BOD.
Baksha, from Rock, even from Cannon.
Go for
So
tanks.
more of this could actually initiate
VHS.
fights.
Very good
especially
choice,
from early
actually.
game. You have that flicker old combo. You have Wave Sustain. You
Athena,
have
though.
Spellvamp
I'm
having
not sure about
a present
Athena.
for
I
Cannon.
suppose
So what they
better.
need right now is to see. They need to look at on how
Maybe.
Indonesia is rotating because there's only one
Cloud has
turret
rose gold.
left
I saw the
for
pop.
Philippines to defend. There's two problems. How do they get to the backline of Indonesia? How do they get to defend this base? But that is the answer.
You know,
They
Rose
have
Gold
a claw.
doesn't-
They have more ways
what do you
to
call it?
wave clear.
It's not useless,
and
it's
also
70
split.
70
Mind you,
damage.
that is still a threat in the late game.
Yeah.
And then the shield is
That-
It
against
gives
anything.
attack.
Next
It gives
lord now
movement
up
speed too.
here. Indonesia in position.
Lifesteal, everything. It's
Philippines
such a good
really has
item.
to approach this, as you were saying, OSX. You know, they have the tools they need.
Export.
Oh.
Once
and
he
a lot
gets
of that
ML,
is
bro, he's
negated just
unkillable.
by a time's journey.
Indo is
So
spread
you
out
almost
right
have
now.
to just overlap things perfectly to get this team fighting in your
PHS and
favor,
defenders.
or it comes down to the positioning and the concealed play.
They're not even going to
Seal
defend mid.
in position. Three members.
Expo is
of
so
Philippines right
annoying.
now.
Oh,
Eye on
Expo is
Cerezo.
losing his armor.
Oh, he lost the
Okay.
armor.
You know, also making his
That's
way
so
here.
deep.
Yo,
And
yo,
gonna
Grok,
go in. He
Grok,
jumps in
Grok,
with the
Grok.
belly
They
zone.
lost.
Here comes Unigo
Lost.
looking for the wild
Oh,
charge.
Grok's waiting,
He
Grok's
has
waiting
to
for the
wait
ultimate.
time
No Digio,
series.
no
Both
Digio.
teams can be
No
in.
Digio.
Oh,
Recutiano
Cloud went in.
tries to
Oh
guard
my
on the
God.
blazing duet, forcing them back.
Oh, wait,
Rizzo's
second,
still
second,
alive
second,
in the mid
second.
lane. They battle it out.
No
Socket with the
damage.
torn apart memory will not
Oh,
find a
Philippines gets
kill.
lured now.
God
Philippines
damn,
stays
PH
healthy.
team fight.
Indonesia
Crazy.
down one member. They can still
Wait, did you see what
contest
Grok
the
locked in or
Lord
no?
here. If the Philippines grabs this
waited.
Lord,
Please go back if you
they
didn't see
will
it.
surely
Go back if you
march
didn't see
into
it.
the
They're
base
gonna
of
replay it.
Flicker
Indonesia.
ulted
This
into
is
wall.
crucial for them.
I didn't
Yeah,
see it.
speaking of crucial,
He
that
flicker
back
ulted
line
into the wall,
Cannon
right?
and Unigo is
He
so
ulted-
effective
he
for the
ulted the wall with
Alex
no
Blazing
people-
Duet.
with no one in
One
it.
that they're seeing here,
Damn.
we're seeing on our screens, Vin on this
Brock
Diggy.
went
Giving
from
so
the
much
back
space
and
to right
then
that even he falls down
they
first.
burned Diggy
Ken
so quick.
Getting in position. He
But
knows
this Diggy
what
is
he's
like
gotta
almost
do
full
here.
damage.
They got a zone him out. Cannon again. Jumps
flat
in with a
peasy
flicker.
with the
Penalty
flicker.
zone.
They got lured.
Lord
Even if they
secured for
die.
the Philippines. They're turning it around
Ooh,
here. Unigo
nice.
goes in with wild charge.
Foxy
Focusing
got
on
the emo.
Cerezo, but in the
Oh,
backside,
cut,
using that blazing duet, firing
Wait, they might
on
lose this team fight,
before
though.
he has to back out
No, they
as
just
well. They
get him
have
as
the
well.
Lord. They
Just
can't fall here. Lord
Oh,
already has
nice,
been on the
nice.
bottom
They're so
side.
aggressive.
Sun will fall.
Jeez.
And Indonesia responds the 1-for-1, but Lord
I
secured
think
for
Rock should have
Philippines.
equated.
Clearly getting that win.
1-for-1.
Two
Flickered into
jungles
the wall.
fall down. Super Cannon Saison. From that moment that Cannon initiated the flicker penalty zone,
They
it
probably
was
get
just the
one
right
power.
corner
That's
for
it.
Unigo to utilize with the walls and the passive of Grok. Looking at this replay, the amazing entry of that Terizla onto two members forced Indonesia to react. Forced Cerezo
When he
to
jumped,
use the
if
last
Grok was
insanity,
there
but
at
with
the
knock-up
same
of
time,
Meteor onto the
that
wall
Brody
on
might have
that
died.
corner gave so much rate for the damage to pierce through.
Harry was a little
Mariano
early.
so effective with the damage of the blazing duet. This is the prowess of winning
Why
condition
didn't Borg
of the
ult the
quad,
Lord?
being
Because
present
Borg's ult's
in
not gonna do it.
Philippines.
Okay,
Pressure is stronger
here it
than
is.
that.
They should
That's
be
not a
able to-
Pro
jungler.
players don't lose
They're
retro like
quite
that.
stacked on the items.
He's
They're
a
zoning
zoner.
once again.
Oh,
Penalty zone
second,
comes through.
bad position.
They hold on to
The
the
grapple
turrets.
was
so
perfect.
Despite
Diggy.
So
that,
Diggy wasted though.
Indonesia holds on with a great high ground
No, they're just gonna
defense.
defend. They can't push.
Given the
Oh, you're right,
situation,
you're right.
they're
Fine.
back at it. It's still over a minute and a half for that
You know
next Lord to come up. It's up to
what
these
went
two
wrong
teams
with
to
Indo
find
there?
wins.
So
Now for
first the
Philippines,
Lord fight
what did
was
they get out of that?
Expo lost the shield
They got a
way
few
too quick.
turrets.
He's
They
too
got a
deep.
little
Yeah,
Yeah, he
space
was,
to
he
work
was
with.
trying to zone them, but
Along the map.
way too quick, and then Grok came in from the back,
Presence of having a
pressuring them, and Tesla
Flicker ulted
ulted.
into wall.
Tesla ulted
Yes, slowly they're
Vin,
getting something out of it.
but
This is
Vin-
the late game. This is
Vin
the
burned
window
ult and
of
then
their own lineup. Late game
Claude just went in
competition, Claude,
after
a
that.
walking
You have time,
winning
Hoon. I think you should
condition.
watch the graph
Just in
flicker ult
case
into wall.
they would need more extra
After.
damage. There's Arcangel, there's
18
also
minutes.
Cannon for the spell valve. What we're trying to say here is they have more winning condition, as you said.
Yeah.
More tools, tools almost complete. They can actually interchange more of the items now on how to counter sustain.
I still
how
think
to
Indo
counter
should win
movement
this.
speed, because
Export,
in
dude,
Vision,
this-
and even for
Stay away
team
from
fights,
Valentina. That's the only one that could
Indonesia
pop
Well,
the
no,
show.
everybody's gonna be
discovering
full build.
Where will the penalty zone land? Where will Unigo come from? Look at this.
Oh.
The control. Look at the control
Oh.
over the map
Maybe they
right
pick
now.
Valentina.
they can melt him. Oh wait,
Yeah, poke
if
damage,
the
right?
Grok
That's just
ulted him,
work to Tiano. A couple shots.
he loses it,
Yeah,
immortality for
perspective.
sure.
He does have the immortality.
I think so.
But,
Diggy ult
you know,
there.
good point here.
For sure.
OSX, because at the same
But
time,
actually, yeah.
They
Diggy ult
don't want to
is
risk it. They don't know if it's alone.
Kenon had a great flicker penalty zone combination on this Terizla, but unfortunately, you know, timing-wise, Requituana was a little bit too far. The rest of the team was a little bit too far.
You know, there's
If
like two
it
mages that
happened a little
counter
bit differently,
exploit.
that
Lunox
timing,
and
that
Valentina.
down to a couple
Maybe
seconds
this was a smart pick.
could really change the course
Because they
of a
know
lot of
exploit
those
would have been
fights.
good
Yeah,
against them.
speaking of changing course, in team fights, if you miss
Because
the
one
chance
first skill,
for a
his shield
setup
is almost gone.
for Indonesia's
Because of lightning
lineup,
trench.
they have Moreno, you
Next
have
word.
Makarit that could actually evade by using that rough
Chris
waves.
on that?
This is one thing that you have if you have this kind of lineup. Either you use it against your
You got
enemy
a
team, or they force it against you.
Guardian's helmet.
But look at right now, we have Indonesia.
I mean,
eyes
Baksha, because he's
on
clearing
the
sides
Lord.
really slow.
Saizo's not letting go on Vision as well.
Valentina
think
got
it's
blood wings.
You have to keep an eye on the map here. Positioning crucial.
Anyone
Both
should be
junglers
one
are just
shot
going to stay
now.
around this Lord. Buying time. Anything that really stands out about
Actually, when
these
they showed
teams,
her build, I
both
didn't
in
see the
Indonesia, is
bind
the fact that
I'm not
they've
sure if she has it.
mastered
Oh,
what we
but
call
PH
the
is
Lord
rotating way
dance.
faster.
Both teams just trying
Oh,
to
export
His expert
basically
shield is gonna
engage
go
each
down
other.
soon.
Who's going to commit?
Oh,
There's
grab
the
mask, grab
concealed
mask.
Inigo. The rest of Indonesia also
Oh, that
that's
was a
bad,
win.
that's
their way.
bad.
They had the information
Grok
they
doesn't have
needed.
map now.
Too bad, not
And
too
they
bad.
know that that conceal is
But
down.
Zorizo's-
The surprise
Zorizo
factor
needs to
is
heal
not
up.
there anymore. Still going to be working on it.
Hey,
That's the
Zorizo
reset.
This Grok
This
was
is the
so
strength of having a
broken.
Grok. He's going to use that Guardian's
so good,
barrier to
actually.
go
He
ahead
does
and
it every
reset the
time.
Lord.
And whenever they pull it
Now,
all the way,
both teams
you can
know
just do that.
5 versus
He knows what
5
angle
around
to
the Lord,
throw
the
it
most
from. Yeah.
crucial one of the game. This is that 4th one. It gets
I think you practice that
much
shit in
tougher to
custom.
deal with the
Of
more
course.
Lords they go through. So now, once again, they find themselves at a stalemate.
They know each other so well that if one jungle is just showing up in this objective,
Sakin
some
Pokemon.
people
Oh my
point
God.
of the game
Wait.
actually
Oh my
might
God.
happen or even might have a push.
So that was only for
Looking at how
Kadita
they're
ulted
so
already.
experienced in this kind of challenges.
Oh,
They have
Kadita is
no
pretty much
feel
useless
on what to decide.
until Lord.
Sakin already used
I mean,
that
until
24-hour memory. They might try to buy
Bro,
a
this
little bit
Valentina
more time
Pope
here
is like hurting
for that
Borg
to
so
be up.
much.
Both
I don't know
junglers
how.
Oh,
So he
there
lost
you
the he lost the
dancing in
shield.
front of this Lord
Wait,
pretty
PH
much,
might
dealing
win.
with it. They do have immortalities as well.
Oh,
Or then
They
reset
have to be
50
careful
50.
how they
50
decide to
50.
do this.
reset.
Cannon's gonna jump in.
He
That's
got-
what we're
oh,
talking
nice
about.
turtle.
Requitiano falling off the blazing
Oh
duet
my
in a
God.
split second. They'll collapse on
Ooh,
Indonesia.
okay,
Sakin
GG.
in
That's
trouble.
GG.
Couple shots
Oh
away. It's
my
a disaster for
God.
them around this
Vin's ult
Lord.
was kinda late,
Chorizo flickers out defensively.
I think he's
Seiso's
waiting
gonna
for
chase
Guapo
him
too or
down.
something.
Rolls in. Looking for that immortality,
GG
will not
yet.
be able to find
Not
it,
GG
and they
yet.
have to
Defend
Because
go
they're gonna
back
go Lord.
to this
But
Lord.
most
but
likely,
Indonesia
yeah.
does not want them to just
Bro,
take
Brody is
it
gonna be
freely, but it looks
This should
like
be
they
5v5.
pull it
I don't
back.
know. Like the thing
Give
is,
it to them,
Valentina keep
and we
poking
just
out
defend.
the export.
Cannon
Harder than export
with
poking
the
them.
Turizla, the element of surprise.
I think you should get Athena's too, because I'm
Forced
sure
out
if he has
ultimates
magic resist, it's
out
only
of
Oracle.
Indonesia. The two most
And then, I don't- yeah,
crucial
Vin
pickups
ultimate,
just
I think,
happened.
really late.
Sakin and Vin.
Oh, I think they're gonna press the
wait,
situation.
this
Wild
is-
charge
this is
into
not
the
a
bad
turret
buckle.
they go. Moreno
Kadita.
can't find the connection he's
Oh, good
looking
poke, good
for.
poke.
Holding on here, they do.
Oh, yeah, defendable,
Requitiano gonna
defendable.
force them back with his
Oh,
own
shit.
blazing duet. BMI's
Defendable, no
back
fraud,
to
no buff.
safety,
Bitch.
and they press them
Can push
back.
mid.
Ultimates are
this is
online
good, they got mid.
except for Moreno here.
Mid and bot, yeah. It's gonna be
Indonesia,
even after
can
this.
they
I thought
defend
they just
this?
wasted too
They
much.
should
but
have a
I
full
guess not.
force
They got 2 turrets,
to deal
so
with
it's gonna
this
be
Lord
even
once
turrets.
again. It will most likely charge up into
They have to
that
do something
turret
about
here.
this.
So slowly but surely,
Like
Philippines
but-
gaining ground for this game number 1. They're
maybe
gonna
that
hold it
Digi
here.
Pig is like countering them
Indonesia
now,
hangs on.
because
25
Kadita can't do
minutes.
much when
We're in
Valentina's
the
holding
ultra late
Digi
game
over.
where
Long
death
game.
timers are much
I think
longer.
Diggy needs to hide.
One
That's a problem with
crucial
Kadita late
pickoff,
game, right?
Either from these
Unless
two
he gets a
countries.
pick-off, he's
Once
kinda
they spot
useless.
on someone out isolated on the map,
Valentina
that is the
does
advantage
way better.
of having a disabled.
So, you know, I
damage.
actually don't know why
Out of the late
Vin
game
is letting
competition.
Valentina get
Now we're
Diggy.
looking at the defense of
I don't think he should
Indonesia
be in
on
range.
the base.
Yeah,
We're
I
seeing
don't
some
think so
items
too.
switch up here. We're looking at the power. We're looking at the defense
Oh,
of
oh, oh.
Moreno. He now has the Winter Truncheon.
Wait, they
able
haven't
to
even got
force,
a button.
able to have an invulnerability.
This
for
is
Export doesn't have boots
even
now.
First
Oh,
down
that's
from
cool.
Philippines.
The tough part
Oh,
here
you see, this expert has
is the
radiant. That's
fact
weird.
that you have
Yeah, for Valentina.
everybody
Yeah,
item
it's
locked.
weird. Athena's.
They're gonna be
It
switching
should be
items,
Athena's.
like
There,
you
he bought
mentioned.
it. He bought it. He changed it.
And it comes down to
there
these
you
I
go.
love you. I
micro
love you. I
decisions.
love you, series. I love you.
In that
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
immortalities, right? Once they're
I'm sorry.
expended, you're gonna expect
Because
them
I'm
to pick
listening,
up
I know,
these
I know.
truncheons or swindle natures,
Maybe he was
things
waiting for
out,
the gold.
even those rose gold meteors,
No, 'cause
right?
he
And
bought
at
radiant.
that time,
Yeah.
especially
Could've been a
dealing
team
with
of
Moreno,
themselves.
you just have
Oh,
to
that's a
dodge
perfect
that
expert.
initial burst for the most part. But right now,
I see
what it's
anyone
looking
building
like,
Bloodlust.
both teams
I'm going
having
crazy.
some of
I
their bases
build Bloodlust
exposed.
in Brawl.
Indonesia's turrets a couple hits away.
Okay, Brawl's
This
fine.
is where it gets a little dicey because what we've
Is-
seen
the heal's
before
already
too is not so
so
much
much
focused just on the Lord at this point, right? This is going to be
Only
the
6
fifth
minutes.
Lord.
What the hell?
It's almost game-ending for most.
It's always the
most
first
matches,
game that's
right? We're
longest.
nearing that time.
Because no one wants to
But
give
not
them
only that,
And they
when teams
lose
focus
momentum
so much,
after
they're
this.
hyper-focused on dealing
Or
with
get
that Lord,
tilted,
the
something like
split
that.
push comes
Yeah.
through. So
The
we
first
have
game
to-
is always
we
the
have
best
to keep
one.
an eye on that here for Indonesia.
What I noticed is like Asian teams, they prioritize winning first game a lot.
The split push. We're looking at
Mm-hmm.
Sakin,
I think they
we're looking
know
at
the
Requitiano.
strat
Damages
of how
right
important
now
first
is
game
actually
is,
showing up on the
I
roof.
guess.
But one thing to also saw right there when he had
They
the
try
hard
hard
the
in the
items.
draft
We have
too.
Two members of Philippines has the Queen's Wings.
I like it, bro.
Probably
These
countering
two
out the
drops
damage
are really good. I
reduction
like them.
Of
a lot.
Indonesia's damage
It's
right
so
now
even.
to be so high because with the Brody.
I feel like just teamfight wise, now PH is just better. You saw it, right? Here's just
Actually, I
jump
think-
on.
All things can be
Jump on
considered.
I think because
Bro,
Export
Diggy.
bought Athena's, he could
Actually,
print more now.
diversion.
Since he bought Athena's, I think he
Is it not possible for Kadita to just pick off someone? That's the only way.
So nice to see
That's
that
the
there's
purpose
He
of
has to
the
get
hero.
lucky, bro.
a lot of
But these
surprises
guys aren't
can
done.
happen.
Oh,
They
if Valentina goes around,
So
like
much
he just,
immortality right now in our
yeah, it's really hard for sure. Kadita is hard.
No, but look at this. Though.
Oh,
Look
oh,
at this.
The
Though.
Lord
Nice, this is perfect. If we pick up Valentina here,
Now, again, on the
yo,
placements,
but they pulling the Benny Cutie.
specifically
Oh, Benny Cutie?
going on at the bottom side
Who's
of
gonna
the
Oh,
defend
he
that
got caught, he got caught, he got
Moreno
caught.
also trying to
See, that's what I.
work. It does. It at least
he
gives
made
him
it.
Immortality, immortality, immortality.
Still has to follow
Flicker,
up.
flicker,
He's gonna go
flicker,
into the last
flicker.
10 yards.
And
Hell,
down.
trouble, but he has a
Fast Finger Kyrie!
Cannon can't help him.
Nope,
He
nope,
falls,
nope.
but
Ending,
look
ending,
at the
ending. Game
bottom
ending.
side.
Game ending.
This is what we were talking
No,
about,
no,
the
no.
split
Nope,
push
nope,
they
nope.
might be going for. They still have to deal with there. The penalties on will not be able to find the mark. Revenge strike comes through. Cannon,
Yo, I'm
can he
telling you, this
salvage
export is
this fight to the
unkillable
top
now.
side?
He just
Meanwhile, in
needed
the
a team.
base,
Wait!
Yano is still there, but good
Oh,
thing
oh,
Saki
God,
wins back.
In the one,
Base
in
is
the one,
handled.
in the
Seisun
one.
and Cannon trying to get out of
Can they
here.
push?
They're
Can
gonna
they-
Oh, in
lose
the
their
one,
jungle.
bro.
There's no way.
That's
Nah,
big
it's
for
over.
Indonesia
70
here.
seconds,
They
it's over.
managed the split push. They
Nah,
won
it's
that
over.
one
There's
two of
around the
them?
Lord.
It's
There's
over.
two of them.
And now
this
they
is
can
GG.
decide,
This
do
is
we go
GG.
for it?
See, that's
3
it.
down
This is
for the
GG.
Philippines.
3
G
crucial
fucking
games
G.
They can't
just the
defend
presence
that.
of Moreno,
Can they
Super
defend that?
Cannon,
One wave, though.
Finn,
Only one
being on
wave.
the base and
Oh,
being on
Grog.
the side of the Lord. They were able
Nah,
to
nah,
sustain
nah,
that
nah,
point.
they-
They were able to
he
sustain that
can't.
CC coming in from Cannon.
How can you defend
that?
that? Wait, Grog killed
He can't.
The
That's
first
what I'm
hero,
saying.
Cannon's trying to hold off as
No,
well.
he can't.
If he
Cannon
defends this,
trying
if he
to
defends
buy
this.
time.
He
He
can't.
needs
Grog's
a
gonna be
lot
there.
of
Grog's gonna be there.
it. It's
Wait,
him
can he
versus
take
the
the
world
Grog?
right
How?
now. Unigo
Well,
up
he
here.
did.
He's gonna
He
go
was
ahead
trying to
and
cancel
try to
it.
block
Wait,
some of
20
his minions.
seconds.
Immortality.
Oh,
they defended.
They defended.
Wild
Oh my god,
charge.
PH might win
He's
now.
holding on. He doesn't have it
No,
just
no,
yet. He
no,
cleared
no,
the
no, no, no,
minions
no.
though. For
It's only
now,
Valentino, Grog.
is it
Grog,
enough
whoa,
time?
whoa,
Marketing
whoa,
hell
whoa.
now up.
What?
Can they defend this by themselves?
Oh, GG.
The base is
Oh,
going to be
they
worked up by
lost.
Sakin, and it looks like Indonesia
Holy
will draw
shit,
first
Moreno.
blood in a long game here in a
Bro,
best
that's
of
exactly
5
what I wanted
against the
from
Philippines.
Kadita. And he delivered.
That was a...
He delivered.
Yeah, exactly.
Indonesia.
Masarap.